Hi, I'm Jan Mirchandani from Marketing Cafe, and welcome to our Summer Lunchbox series of online marketing webinars. In this first session, I want to talk about unlocking the potential of the web for your business. The web has really leveled the playing field for small business owners. It has put marketing tools and metrics within reach for the typical small business owner. Over the next 15 minutes or so, I want to take a bird's eye view of online marketing and what it can do for your business. And then in future sessions, we will look more closely at how to implement some of these tools and techniques to really grow your business and expand your marketing efforts. So without further ado, let's get started. In an interesting study by Jupiter Research, they found that 66% of consumers responding to an offline ad actually go online, either to the company website or to a search engine, to find out more information about the business, versus only 14% that are actually using the phone number provided in an ad in response to that specific advertisement. So clearly consumers are going online to find out more about you. Your website is where you control your message. This is where you share your industry expertise and where you share information about how you help your clients and solve their problems. Notice I didn't say talk about your features and benefits, because truthfully, no one cares. What your readers really care about is how you're going to solve a problem for them. Whatever their pain point is, they just want to make it go away. And this is your opportunity to share information about how you're going to do that for them. People expect you to sell on your website, so it's okay to be a little more salesy in your presentation. So you want to really think about your messaging. What are you trying to communicate that's going to help your readers understand how you're going to help them? It's not about you, it's really about your readers. So think very carefully about your messaging and how you're going to craft that message to start to build that relationship and start to communicate to your audience how you're going to help them. Another great way to leverage the potential of online marketing is through social media. Social media allows you to engage your audience in conversation, to, again, establish your industry expertise, to provide service to people who are looking to educate themselves about your industry perhaps, or your services specifically. And when you think about Facebook, and when you think about Twitter and LinkedIn and these various other social media channels, you really realize that people are already engaging in these channels. So for you to not be participating in that conversation is to really be missing out on a tremendous opportunity to establish yourself as a company that's engaged and interested in not just selling, but to be there for your consumers. And just continuing with social media for a little bit here, is not just about social media marketing, but also if you think about it as social networking. And social media is a great way of connecting not only with potential customers, but also potential vendor partners, potential employees, and really connecting with a wider audience. And it's about social sharing, making sure that you're a part of the conversation, sharing information as well as gleaning information that's useful for you in driving your business forward. One of the ways that you can do this is by seeing who your friends and associates are connected with, and perhaps somebody that you're already connected with knows somebody who is an employee of the company that you are trying to get in front of. So you can either ask for that introduction, or you can reach out yourself and use those common connections as a way of getting the door opened, where before it's just a cold call, now it's a warm call, hopefully. So you can start to build and expand your connections the same way that you do offline. It's really the same kind of thing that you do with networking when you're going to a business function and you're face-to-face. You're really doing the same kinds of things online. While Marketing Cafe provides exclusively online marketing services for our clients, we're still big fans of traditional marketing. What's great is we can actually take the old tools of traditional marketing, newspaper ads, radio spots, TV spots, etc., and create, for example, custom URLs. And that will help us assess how these traditional campaigns are working for us. And what that allows us to do is to really measure relative success of different campaigns and to focus on those campaigns and those efforts that are making the biggest impact on our overall marketing. That allows us to spend our marketing budget more wisely. Here's a news flash. We all have a limited amount of time. There's only so many hours of the day that we have to market our business and stay in front of potential customers and our existing client base. But the good news is that there are a lot of tools available to us now that allow us to use our time more effectively. So for example, there's RSS feeds that will allow us to automatically send out new content that we're sharing on our blog to our readers. So whatever we're sharing, when we have a new article and we post it on the blog, the RSS feed will automatically push that out to our readership. Likewise, autoresponders can automatically follow up with people as they make a purchase or subscribe to our newsletter, for example. So what that might look like is once somebody subscribes to our newsletter, a week later or 2 weeks later, we send a follow-up email. But the great thing is we don't actually have to send it. We can set up that autoresponder so that automatically that message gets pushed out to anybody who subscribes, and they will automatically, any new subscribers will automatically at that predetermined interval receive that email message from us so that we can ask them if they are interested or need more information about our products or services. But we don't have to task someone specifically with remembering that in 2 weeks' time they have to go back and look and find all of the new subscribers and get in touch with them. It happens automatically. So just like with the tracking traditional marketing with custom URLs, and we're using our budget more wisely, with autoresponders and RSS feeds, we can use our time much more wisely as well. So here's another one that we can chalk up to tell me something else I didn't know. There's a lot of noise on the internet. So our challenge is to obviously cut through that noise so that we can communicate directly with our target market and really get in front of them and have them listen to what we have to say. And the challenge in doing that is obviously we need to be creative. We need to start thinking about examples like the coffee shop in Bryant Park that tweets when the line is really short, encouraging customers to come at that time so they don't have to wait in line. It's great for the customers because they don't have to wait in line to get their coffee in the morning or during lunch rush or whenever it might be. And it's great for the coffee shop because they're engaging their customers and they're encouraging business when they might not otherwise get that business. So it's really a win-win situation. It's kind of a fun, funky, quirky way of cutting through the noise and really converting that into business. Your ability to track your online and your offline marketing efforts is a huge boon to small business. And again, you don't have to have a huge budget in order to make this work for you. Google Analytics is a free tool that's going to allow you to track your website visitors, see who's coming, where they're coming from, evaluate the success of various campaigns that you've implemented, and continue to refine your efforts. Google Analytics has a great tool that will allow you to set up goals that are specific to your business, that's specific to what success looks like for you. And in setting up these goals, it really is forcing you to think through what that success might look like. Maybe you don't sell anything online, so it makes it a little bit more challenging. You have to figure out what a conversion would look like for you. Maybe it's downloading a white paper. Maybe it's signing up for something. Maybe it's landing on a particular page that you're trying to funnel your visitors through to. So using these goals, you can really sit down and get very clear on what success might look like for you, set up the goals in Google Analytics, and then you can track and measure how you're doing against these specific goals. And based on what you're seeing, you can continue to refine your effort and set up new goals and continue to adjust on the fly to really maximize what you're doing and making it really work for your business. So at the end of the day, really all of your marketing efforts, everything that you're doing, from your traditional marketing to your email marketing campaigns, to your content development on your website, to your social media engagement, really the idea is to, at some point, all of these readers, or certainly a portion of the readers, will decide whether or not they want to do business with you. And your job is to then get that information and turn it over to your salespeople, and that may be you as well. So what you really are hoping to accomplish through all of these efforts that you are engaging in is to start to capture leads. And that's something that your website can do for you, depending on how you want to set it up. So it might be that you are offering premium content on your website so that users can provide premium information, email, phone number, first name, last name, company size, something beyond just the basic email subscription to your newsletter. And by providing this premium content, you're enticing your visitors to give you a little bit more information about who they are and how you might be able to help them. And that is really going to provide you with some actionable information that now you can turn into, hopefully, some real business and some real dollars. So that's another way that you can really leverage your online marketing in a really quantifiable way for your business. So that's really it for now. This is, again, just a really high-level look at the myriad of different aspects of online marketing that you want to just be aware of and learn more about, which we will over the next couple of sessions. We talked about sharing your message. We talked about engaging with your audience and building and deepening relationships through online channels. We talked about tracking both your traditional marketing as well as your online marketing so that you can refine those efforts so that you can use your marketing budget more wisely. We talked about automation and the various tools that you can use so that you can spend your time more wisely. So not only are you spending your money more wisely, you're spending your time more wisely as well. And rewarding the creativity and focusing more on the effectiveness versus the budget for your various campaigns, and continuing to refine your efforts and to finally start to look at how you can capture leads so that you move from the marketing effort into now the sales funnel. So those are some of the things that we've talked about over the last few minutes, and we'll look at some of these aspects in more detail in coming sessions. So for right now, I encourage you to go outside, take a walk. Hopefully it's not too hot out, and really think about some of the things that were discussed here, and think about how that might apply for your business. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with us at 914-806-7720, or certainly visit our website at westchestermarketingcafe.com. Enjoy your day.